pulled away, too short. And the first boundary of the Indian innings.
He's improved on his range of shots as Jaiswal over the years. I've seen him bat in his under 19 days and he had limited options. But as he's progressed in his career, he's improved upon the range of shots and he's also improved on his shot selection.
Yeah, well, take me back to those days, under 19 days. Where?
And it goes straight past what would have been a first slip. The second boundary of the innings. 14 without loss.
Well, I wanted a slip. Actually, I wanted two slips. But I didn't get my way up here in the commentary box. You only got such few balls to play around with the new ball. They're precious times.
Outside edge, and he strikes. And it's the dangerous Yashasvi Jaiswal who has to make his way back to the pavilion.
The old habit has come back to haunt him. Looking to give the charge and then go over the infield on the offside. While he manages to edge it to the keeper. Success for the seamer. And off, picks up a wicket. Second delivery.
Much bounce there is.
Oh, straight into his hand. Was wide. Another dismissal outside the off stump. And this one a soft one. So 2 run getters of India and both of them are back in the pavilion.
Ishan Kishan will be disappointed. The shot was on and there was enough width for him on offer, but the problem was that there was extra bounce on that occasion and that was the reason he was not able to get on top of the bounce and have any kind of control.
Oh, that's vintage. That is classical Surya Kumar Yadav shot. Over fine leg for a maximum.
The worst thing for the bowler is that Surya Kumar Yadav makes it look so easy. All the effort and then he just effortlessly puts it over the boundary line.
Yeah, whenever fine leg's up in the ring, and he is at the moment, and he trusts the bounce because Nathan Ellis is a shorter, quick. He's not as tall as Kane Richardson, so there's less chance of the ball bouncing. On that occasion, took his eye on the ball beautifully and just used the pace to guide it down to that vacant fine leg region.
Should be 6 more, yes it is. Finishes the over with another maximum. 13 from it, 39 for 2 after 5.
Well, this is vintage Sky. Poor line from Nathan Ellis. You cannot bowl there to a player of Surya's class. You're asking for troubles, drifting down leg, and he just picks it up with that bottom hand and flicks it into the middle deck here.
In the second. Was in the air for a very long time, but in the gap will find the boundary. Surya. Not a bad delivery.
The way he maneuvers the ball using his wrist is fantastic. It was in the air, but he opened the face of the bat at the right time to get it finer as the fielder was more in front of square.
Yeah, and you see on that delivery there, it was cross seam from Aaron Hardy. I'm not sure he needs to be going to cross seam at this point in time to grip the surface.
It's up in the air, but in the gap, another boundary. It's good placement. Don't want to be as straight as that to Surya.
He was aware of the fielders in the deep, but such is his confidence, he still went for it. And the placement was fantastic. He's not looking to go the whole hog. He's just looking to lap it around, giving it direction.
And Aaron Hardy there paying the price for being too short. We've spoken about it in the previous match in Kerala.
Quad not having a slip in place early.
What a way to be dismissed. Aaron Hardy will celebrate it.
National wicket, and what a wicket it is. The Indian skipper who's on song, he tries to slug that down to fine leg. One of his inventive shots.
Kane Richardson has been swung away. Couldn't make out with the side screen right in front of us. Clearly a 4. Lovely shot. It just pinged off the bat, beating the man at point and deep point.
And Richardson's going to angle the ball across him, and he's just opened the blade and carved that backward a point. Got into such a powerful position when you look at his back foot anchoring there, and just
Well,
oh, this time it's the right-hander Ruturaj Gaikwad, beating both the points, and 100 up for India. 13 runs off that over. 101 for 3.
this is absolutely smashed away. Richardson 1 for 34 off 4, so he's going over 10s. And a cross-seam delivery, just offering a bit of width to Gaikwad, and it's whipped away. Scored off. It's those basic disciplines.
That's a cracking shot. Races to the boundary. It's his 4th T20 I-50 for Ruturaj Gaikwad. Back-to-back half centuries for the young man.
When an inexperienced bowler is under pressure, this is what happens. And when he's bowling with a 5-4 field, he's rather confused as to what lines he's got to bowl. And that's exactly what is happening here. He's been bowling on both sides of the wicket and is leaking runs. Is young Hardy.
Yeah, the length was there again. We mentioned Sangha, just there was free hits. That's a free hit. One thing you don't get away with on
Of 19. So these two won't be worried about what is going to be thrown at them.
That's beautifully timed. Magnificent piece of timing.
just toying with young Hardy here. Have a look at his setup for a start. Gaikwad shuffles across the crease. Now that is right in the bowler's mind. So he tries to get wide outside off stump. But his hands are so good. And at the moment, 100% agree, BW. He's now striking at 100 scored off. It's those basic disciplines.
That's a cracking shot. Races to the boundary. And it's his fourth T20 I-50 for Ruturaj Gaikwad. Back-to-back half centuries for the young man.
When an inexperienced bowler is under pressure, this is what happens. And when he's bowling with a 5-4 field, he's rather confused as to what lines he's got to bowl. And that's exactly what is happening here. He's been bowling on both sides of the wicket and is leaking runs. Is young Hardy.
Yeah, the length was there again. We mentioned Sangha, just there was free hits. That's a free hit. One thing you don't get away with on...
Pulls it to the boundary. 19 from that over.
Long on the onside. And he goes straight. Pace on, and it pays the price.
Guilty of being too full this time, Hardy. This has to be a big over from an Indian point of view. It starts off well, Ruturaj, with that massive hit over mid-off. Beautifully timed. That's his strength down the ground.
Even the last game, the feature of...
Well, it's only done in the IPL.
Short, and that's been pumped over mid-wicket. And Matthew Wade is still in a bit of a IPL hangover there.
Well, the young man hasn't got many options left here. He's gone full first up, pace off. This time he goes into the track, pace off. Great timing from Gaikwad. Just hammers that over deep mid-wicket. Gets into such...
Goes straight again. And there's no chance for Tim David at long on. Under enormous pressure here, Aaron Hardy. 6 wide, 6-4. Lots of flailing of hands. He doesn't know which field to keep and what to bowl right now.
Yeah, and it's a tough ask for the young man because Gaikwad is well set. He's reaped the rewards of that partnership with Sky early on.
Walks even further in and puts it over long leg for a 6. This is batting at its best.
The full array of shots from Gaikwad here, and he moves within 7 of a well-deserved 100. Just 49 balls at the moment. He was all over Hardy's plan, trying to take him wide. Shuffled across his crease, got into position beautifully, and just swept it.
Which will be his first. Against the right-hander. Now what a way to get to your maiden T20 International 100. The first by an Indian against Australia. And take a bow for Ruturaj Gaikwad.
What a moment for the young man. He got a diamond duck in the first game at Vizag, but he's come back strongly, showed a lot of character.
What a way, Deep.
And what a 100. Absolutely brilliant. The way he's faced this innings is timed it to perfection.
Against Australia.
This time goes slow. A bit of a fade to that shot. A 6 and a 4. Maxwell bowling his first.
For a third time in a row, India has got 200 plus now. A little surprise. He's still not.
Slower one, and that's been dumped over long on.
I seriously don't understand this. It's just a free hit for a spinner. The keeper's not standing up to the stumps. Sashes down the ground or down the pitch. It's a different ball than anything else.
Another short one. And this has been parked over long on again. 26 runs of the over so far, with 1 delivery left. Still trying to figure out what Australia, the skipper with Kane Richardson having 1 over, thinking.
The Aussies want to try and chase down 220 and test themselves, obviously. They didn't want to chase 200, give them an extra 20.
Swung away and missed it. Great effort there. It was swept. That too will go for a boundary.